bunch of games. They're all Tuesday, Wednesday games, so they might not have them.
Does it really matter?
It probably doesn't.
I think they're better with two.
They don't usually call it when there's only a center ref. The guys on the end.
No, that third one was
open.
open. And he was in the way. He was in the way the entire time.
We watched it. I watched it to the point where that third goal went in the net, and I said, "See you later," and going in the woods. Oh, damn thing. I've been seeing it. No, that's nice. I would have thought we would have been.
Hazen and the Vermont Principals Association want to remind participants and spectators of the requirements to behave in a respectful manner. Sportsmanship and safe playing environments are the top priorities for all Vermont school-sponsored activities. This is especially true with respect to a person's race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, ethnic differences, and disability. Any violation in the game or in the stands can result in game stoppages, ejections, or forfeits. Let's work together to ensure a positive, supportive, and healthy learning environment for everyone involved, and have a great game. Good afternoon and welcome to Dan Hudson Soccer Field at Hazen Union, home of the Wildcats. Hazen Wildcats Soccer would like to welcome you to today's playoff game between the number 12 seeded Bullets from Fairfax, coached by Dominic Caforia, and your number 5 seeded Wildcats of Hazen, coached by Megan Mercier. The officials for today's contest are Brian Barney and Miles Etter. Starting today for the Bullets, number 1, senior Lee Brown. Number 3, sophomore Lily Marshall. Number 5, senior Logan Ferris. Number 6, junior Bridget McIntyre. Number 7, sophomore Kaylin McCauley. Number 9, sophomore Eliza O'Loughlin. Number 11, sophomore Josie Riggs. Number 12, freshman Lorelei Sloan. Number 13, senior Elena Goremski. Number 14, freshman Alora Lawton. And number 22, junior Emily Dearborn.
I think they were ready to put in.
And now, starting today for your Hazen Union Wildcats, number 1, senior Isabel Gowan. Number 5, freshman Marina Smith. Number 8, senior Adelina Augsburger. Number 9, freshman Ella Luther. Number 10, junior Autumn Daly. Number 11, junior Maya Lumsden. Number 13, senior Brianna Holbrook. Number 14, senior Julia DeGroslier. Number 15, junior Kelsey Reaver. Number 16, freshman Eloise Foster. And wearing the 00, senior Ella Reno. We ask at this time if everyone could please stand where we recaps for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Hazen for the girls varsity versus Fairfax game. I'm Michael on tech. We've got Art on camera and Lance Hall with the call. You're watching on HCTV, channel 1080, hctv.us, or catch us on YouTube. Our sponsors today are Green Mountain Technology and Career Center, Jumpstart Your Future, gmtcc.lnsd.org. The Village Restaurant, open daily from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m., 802-472-5701. Buffalo Mountain Market, celebrating 50 years of feeding community, buffalomountainmarket.com. And Buffalo Mountain Power Sports, we are proud to support Hazen Athletics. We will give Lance Hall a minute here to cross the field. I think you'd call that an amble. Definitely not a trot. And we'll be back with the start of the girls' game versus Fairfax. Thanks very much.
Not like yesterday.
Yeah, that was something.
That was every letter in the alphabet.
That was.
You are looking live at Dan Hudson Soccer Fields here for playoff action. Your Hazen Union Varsity girls today taking on the BFA Fairfax Bullets. Opening round of the playoffs. I'll tell you, when I came over the hill on my way down, back here by Buffalo Mountain, it was black. Just absolutely black. And we had one heck of a shower roll through. But Coach Hill told me that it was going to blow through and we were going to be okay. And look at this. We're going to be okay. Beautiful day for soccer. Lance Hall with the call. Art on camera. Michael on tech. We had the captain's meeting just barely. Referees for today, Miles Etter and Brian Barney. A couple of stellar officials. As I continue to sort of get my stuff together. Hazen girls come in with the number 5 seed. 11-3 record overall, 6-1 at home, 5-2 away. Scored 38 goals this season, gave up only 10. Good goalkeeping and good defense has got us this far. Coming in on a 2-game win streak, we beat Cal United last week here, 3-0. And then this past Saturday, we beat these BFA Fairfax Bullets 2-0. We also beat BFA 4-0 September 9th back up in Fairfax. So, I don't know. 3 times in a season, twice in a week. BFA comes in at a number 12 seed, 4-10 overall. They scored 13 goals, gave up 30. They're on a 3-5 at home, 1-5 away. Although the one road win they got was up in Enosburg. They won 1-0. We lost to Enosburg 1-0 back in October 10th. Let me say that. Other side of the bracket is number 4 Fairhaven taking on number 13 Randolph. So the winner of this game plays the winner of that game Saturday, October 25th. And let's play some soccer. Hazen electing to tip off. Field, I'll tell you, for all the rain that came down, the field isn't horrible, though. As I was walking across, it wasn't like it was real saturated. And Aaron had the goal heads, particularly the one that BFA is defending right now, pretty well covered through the pregame warm-ups to try and just keep the structural integrity. How's that for a word, Michael? The structural integrity of the goal mouth up there. And I know we put some speedy dry back here for the goal that Ella is defending right now. Ella starting a goal, Kelsey out on the field. Looks like Julia's playing up front too. Trying to put some size and speed. One bit of a downer for us, we are without the services of Taylor Thompson, who had a hat trick against Cal United. And I believe scored against BFA the other day. She sprained her ankle at the end of the game on Saturday, or towards the end of the game. So that's, we've got some talent though. Ella Luther getting the nod up front, and Marina Smith at midfield. Both freshmen, but both have played well this season. That's Lily Marshall working against Foster. Julia boots that one up through, taken down by the defense. Talked to Megan before the game a little bit. First thing she did is she apologized for standing me up yesterday. She was supposed to come up here and talk with me yesterday. She says, hey, I got to apologize for standing up. I said, yeah, you're forgiven, Megan. Busy lady. But, you know, I asked her about, you know, 3 times in the season, twice in a week. And she says, yeah, you never like to play a team that much, particularly in this close proximity of time. And Coach Gaffori is a good coach, as Harry pointed out. Throw in Goremski. Up front, Sloan tries to get the cross. That goes out of bounds. But another right now pretty picture-perfect day for soccer. We got overcast skies. We got decent temps. Yesterday's game started out almost hot. First half, wore my t-shirt up here. Second half, we got a little bit of cloud cover, and those clouds got covered up, and it got windy, and it got chilly. Breezed mode. I elected to go to the flannel and then to go to the jacket. Knocked down Rivard here on the near side. It's going to be a white throw. Boys, unfortunately, came up on the short end of their game against Winooski yesterday, losing by a score of 3-0. But they had a fine season. Got complimented a lot on their sportsmanship and their integrity. Played some tough teams, beat some tough teams, and got a lot to build on. I mean, we graduated 7 seniors, but some talent coming up underneath as well. And I think the future of Hazen soccer is sunny on the girls and the boys teams. We will be here to bring it for you as we always are. Got a handball. Brian blowing his whistle. So a good opportunity for Hazen. Emily Dearborn, a junior, starting in goal today. The foot right on. Dearborn down, grabs it. Short punt. Julia knocks that one right back. Isabel trying to get a foot on it. There's Rivard. Rivard keeps it in. Rivard gives chase. You don't want to give Kelsey a chance from that short of a range. A little bit of confusion as to what's going on out here, but in the end, Marina Smith is going to go over it, and we are going to have a corner kick. Marina, kick up. Kelsey almost got the header on it, cleared out by the defense, but Foster here to keep it in for us. She'll play it up the side. It's going to skip out of bounds. That was Kaylin McCauley coming over to challenge Foster on that ball. Goremski on the throw-in, taken down by Isabel. Up through, Lily Marshall plays it through, knocked down Bree. Breast mode. Gowan trying to pick her way through, cleared out by Lawton. Up ahead, gonna be a foot race. Ella chooses to just kick it out. I don't blame her. Sloan was right there. Throw in Garempsey, drops it at the feet of McIntyre. Sloan in the corner with Foster. And we'll have a corner kick. Kaylin McCauley, a sophomore, goes down to see what she can do on this play. Kick up, through. Hazen tries to clear. That one gets by Ferris. Backing her up, though, I believe was, couldn't get the number. But her teammate there to back her up. Over there on the far side, that's Sloan keeping it in, keeping the play alive. Played up through and out. White throw in. Played back out. Fairfax defense played Isabel tough. I think it was, if I remember right now, it was Kelsey scoring the other day. Scored one of the goals, I know. And I think it was Maya scored the other one. Yeah, it was Maya, I'm pretty sure. To try and look back on my notes. If I still have it. Played up through. Sloan in. Looking to get the turn, out of bounds. Played out. Fairfax keeping on the pressure. Battle at midfield. As I continue to battle to see if I can find my notes from the other day as to who scored those goals. Yeah, it was Maya and Kelsey who scored in the 2-0 win Saturday. Yeah, Taylor had the hat trick against Cal United, but it was Kelsey and Maya who scored on Saturday. Ella with the scoop. 10 minutes gone, 30 minutes left to play here in the first half. Punt. Field trap down. Isabel gets the turn on the corner. Working in. 2 players there to crowd her out. Kind of tough. She was going to have to go left foot on that. So we're going to have another corner kick. While they set up for that, I'll throw out a shameless plug to my place of employment, my bosses, Ray and Jessica Sweeney at CNC Supermarket, for letting me leave early, both yesterday and today, for my appointed rounds up there to come down and do this call for y'all. Revard. Blocked back out. Kept back in by Revard. Marina trying to get the turn. BFA defense standing tough so far. Hazen not really able to get in there and do what they want to do inside. Get any kind of quality shot off. Miles is going to back her down a little bit more. Smith with the throw in. Just under the foot of Luther. Up here. Going to have a red throw. Foster's going to take that. Right at the fit of Revard. That one goes out, though. Gramsci with the throw in. Revard looking up ahead. Ball through. Played out by Ferris. Revard with the throw in. Drops it down. Isabel looking to turn. Garemski sticking with her. Isabel trying to get by. Garemski gets the foot in. Ball rolls out. We've got a red throw as the sun, as predicted by our athletic director, Aaron Hill, is out now. Smith trying to work inside. Ball goes high. Revard looks to settle. Kelsey was kind of teeing up the foot for that one. There was a little brief window there, but she couldn't quite get to it quick enough. Gramsci throw in. Turnaround, that's Sloan going across the middle of the field. Julia settles that one down. Ball high. Lily Marshall moving up through for the Bullets. Trying to sneak one through to Sloan. There on the far side, that's Brown. Retreats back. Autumn. Tried to get them through to Revard. The field is a little slick. You can see the girl slipping just a little bit. Josie Riggs, you see her lose her footing just enough to upset her balance and take her off her line. Marshall trying to work. Isabel trying to get by. Taken back out again by Jaremski. And she's offsides. Sloan trying to get the break. Offsides. Autumn taking the free kick. Daly plays it up in the middle. Looking back. Ella's going to grab this one. A little bit of a breeze. Nice punt by Ella. Up past midfield, takes a bounce. Jaremski underneath it though. Short kick. Kelsey and Marshall trading a little paint out there. Here's the chef looking to cook up some scoring on the far side. Maya Lumsden. Out of bounds, white throw. Got a free kick for Fairfax. Trying to play that through. Here on the near side. Nice play to keep that in by Marshall. Here's Isabel Gowan across the middle. She's putting it in. Dearborn makes the save. Maya was breaking a little bit on the far side. And subs will come in. Kennedy Gowan comes in. And Luther's going to go out. Out of bounds. Red throw from deep in the zone. Drops it back. BFA right there to knock it out. Sloan up ahead. Kicked aside by, was that Bree? Tell you, I like the earlier gain times, but the angle of the sun is not one we're used to when it's out. Here comes Daly. Turn, BFA. Throws one in, Sloan. Foster. Shoulder to shoulder with Sloan. Sloan gets the turn. Gets the cross. Ella with the save. Punt back up to midfield. Played through. That went off the side of the foot of Lawton. Red throw. Revard drops it in. Isabel. She had McCauley closing right in on her. Kelsey's going to throw in a shot from outside that's going to go wide. We'll have a goal kick. Mass substitutions for BFA. .21:30 left in the first half. No real viable shots where the goalies have really been tested. You know, a couple of off-speed, off-angle stuff. Bree back, gonna have to work. She's got 2 white shirts right there. Nice, gets up through Julia there. Beautiful play by Holbrook. Getting it up ahead. BFA just not letting us get any type of quality, even looks, much less shots up here right now. The chef picking her way through, cross. Gowan's there. Oh, Dearborn played it off her foot. Both Kennedy and Isabel were up a little bit too far. Revard inside, Gowan. Lumsden over to Marina. Marina breaks free, cross, up in the air. Just, they seem to get a defender right where we're trying to get to every time. Smith over. Kick up. Revard goes in, has to go under her foot. Lumsden tries to get it back. Kennedy plays it in under the foot of Kelsey. Defender back now. Kelsey trying to shield her. Out of bounds. Throw in. Foster comes up to challenge that. Ball gets by though. It's Mariah Wright carrying up through. She got Smith with her. Smith goes down, out of bounds, red throw. Julia with the throw in. Streaking in front of her was McCauley. Ella grabs this one. Hazen definitely playing more offense this half than BFA is, but that BFA defense is just tough right now. of the press the press area coverage that the Caledonia Record covers, which is, you know, a lot of northern Vermont, northern New Hampshire. Isabel Gowan was third in scoring. Only two ahead of her were a couple of girls from New Hampshire. 21 goals this season, but it's been a few games since we've seen Isabel score. Wright and Foster go down. Free kick. "21 goals this year, 56 for her career. New all-time Hazen career goal-scoring leader, Isabel Gowan. Would love to see her get her 22nd goal of the season and 57th career some point in this game. The chef puts one down. Dearborn makes a save. 17 minutes left to go in the first half. Autumn battling on the far side. White throw. Maya gets in front. First to the ball. Goes out to challenge. BFA continues to just sort of work their way up. Hazen trying to keep it in. There we go. Bullets played through. Macaulay with a big kick up. Adeline LaRose throws one over towards the middle. Augsburger plays it out. Smith trying to get a foot on it. Adelina plays through Josie Riggs. Adelina all over Riggs. Riggs trying to shield her. Adelina right there. Managed to sneak a pass through. All right, Rivard looking to sneak that one through. Gets by Gaudette. Gonna have a red throw. Macaulay. Bree keeps it in. LaRose there with her. Foster blocked down. Get a free kick. Julia pull out the 5-iron for the par 3 here. Maybe put one on goal, try and skip one in, eh? Keep it on the ground. Gowan, Kennedy, turn, plays through. Isabel just goes through everybody. Nobody able to get the foot on it. Lumsden gets that one. Cleared out. Red throw on the far side. Played up by BFA, kept in by Hazen. White throw. I think that was Maya got the foot on it. Wow. Get that out of my house, she said. Daly circles back around. Knocked down by the Bullets. Playing up through. There's Wright and Foster. Here's Kennedy here on the near side. Trying to go in against Gaudette. Kennedy sneaks that one through. Julia, the foot taken out. Ferris Logan Ferris played us tough the other day. She's playing us tough today. Good defense. Good defense back there by Ferris. Goal kick for BFA. Up here, middle of the field. Taken down by LaRose. Kelsey snuck that one by Gaudette. Gaudette comes back around. Eloise gets it by Wright. Kelsey, turn. Ball just kind of pinballing around out here right now. I think we got to settle down, try and find the lanes. Sneaking a quality shot here, but I don't know, against this defense, it's going to be tough. Julia keeps that one in. I don't know, the way this defense is playing, they're not giving us anything inside. I think, in my own personal observation here, I think if we're going to score against these girls, it's going to be like a long shot from outside that takes a funny hop or hits the, off a post or off a crossbar or something. That's my own observation, but as I like to say, what do I know? I'm just some guy. Just some guy wearing a headset talking. Gaudette throw in. Gaudette will throw in again. And so far, our defense has really stifled any type of offense at all that BFA has even tried to come up through with. They're not allowing anything back here. We got Eloise, Spree, Adelina, and Autumn, and they are just a wall of defense for us. So this is a true defensive battle out here right now. Two really good defensive teams. You say, will it take something fluky? Will it take some kind of little bit of a breakdown? Hard saying. Played out by O'Loughlin. We got a whistle back here, way back. Miles is bringing it way back. And this will be Laura Lawton taking the kick with 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Foster collides with Gaudette. Both up. Subs come in for Fairfax. Coach Caforia subbing in quite liberally here. Isabel trying to work inside. Nothing doing with McCauley. Isabel, though, fighting both those girls. And I think it's Lawton who's really putting the boots on the ball. He's up there. Daly drops down. She's going to take the corner kick with 8:45 and the clock running down here in the first half. Daly. Low kick goes through. Can anybody get a foot on it? No. Lumsden has to play outside. BFA going to clear up. White throwing on the far side. Far side. Lumsden working with Ferris. Red throw. It's Eat a Pretzel Day. And if you get thirsty while you're eating your pretzel, it's National Sparkling Water Day. Shot on. Ella down on that one. First real kind of shot we've seen in some time out here. Been a battle of defenses. Kelsey up through. Kennedy tried to misdirect it into Isabel. Isabel. Two white shirts with her dancing. Getting through. Could she get the foot on it? No. No. BFA defense closes in. Isabel still working. Knocked out. Lawton playing up through. Isabel sticking with her. Got a battle going on here. Kennedy trying to keep that one in. Here's Kelsey once again. Kennedy plays inside. There's Isabel. Can't get it though. Stepping in front of her. I think that was Lawton. It's either Lawton or Hebert. I think it was Hebert. Yeah, number 4. If it's number 4, it's Hebert. Unless it's a 9, then it's O'Laughlin. And if a 6 was a 9, well, that's a Jimi Hendrix song. Red gonna have the kick from outside. Julia, the foot to Groslier. Throws one in, spinner, trapped down. Oh man, did they collide hard. Autumn, and I think that was Macaulay. Man, Autumn popped right back up, but boy, did she take a shot. Julia going inside, blocked out. Lumsden working on the far side, keeping it in. Played out. We'll have a corner kick. Kick in, curls out. Isabel trying to get the turn, but taken out by McIntyre. Corner kick. Played in again, played out by Macaulay. Hazen keeping it in, ball high, spinner. Autumn tries to get under it. Kennedy trying to get a turn, could you sneak in the left footer? Cross, it's there for the taking, nobody there. Nobody there. Autumn plays it over. That's going to roll. It's going to stop. It's going to stay in. They're going to keep it in. Slow field. Slow field today between the way the grass has grown and the wetness, the rain. I think that was Jade Griggs on the far side keeping it in for Hazen. Hazen creating opportunities, creating offense down there, but just can't get any shots. 3:30 left to go in the first half. And I believe that's going to be a handball. Kick. Adelina settles. Back out. Lumsden plays it up through. Isabel trying to misdirect by Kennedy there with her. BFA looking to mount some offense here. Got a corner kick. 2:15 left. And another day today, Michael, sadly, I will never get to be a part of. Smart is cool day.
Which one are you not?
I'll never be cool. I'll just never be cool. Macaulay on the corner. Ball in, played down in front. I think that was LaRose trying to get a foot on it there. It was either LaRose or Sloan were right there, I think. I saw it too. Could have been Sloan. She's been up front on occasion. Gaudette on the throw-in. 1:29 left to go in the first half. Adelina clears that one up. It's going to be kept in by Ferris. Ball goes through. Players down. In the middle, Marina Smith clears it up through. Griggs on the far side. Julia lines up, goes through. Barris keeps it back for BFA. 45 seconds. Revard trying to get up through. We're going to have Kelsey was kind of throwing a little forearm shiver there. Miles with the whistle. 20 seconds. Ball through. Daly. Nice play by Autumn. Nice patience to get the player to commit and then get it by her. 6 seconds. Keeps it in, and that will end the first half. Boy, I tell you, Hazen had definitely some opportunities, but just could not get a clean shot on the goal. Both defenses playing really, really good, though. Our defense not giving BFA anything back here. So should be a fairly entertaining second half. Of course, win and you move on, lose and you start preparing for basketball. You are watching Hazen Union Varsity Girls Playoff action here on HCTV Channel 1080, streaming worldwide and archived at www.hctv.us. Our sponsors, Green Mountain Technology and Career Center, gmtcc.lsd.org. Jumpstart your future. The Village Restaurant, 472-5701, open daily, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Buffalo Mountain Market, www.buffalomountainmarket.com, celebrating 50 years of feeding community. The Buffalo Mountain Power Sports, 472-5522. We're proud to support Hazen Athletics. You can read about this game in the next edition of the Heart Gazette, your community-owned newspaper. Lance Hall with the call, Arthur on camera, Michael on tech. We'll be back in time for the start of the second half. Okay, we are less than a minute away from second half action here at Dan Hudson Soccer Fields here at Hazen Union High School in Hartford Vermont. It's your Hazen Union Varsity girls taking on the BFA Fairfax Bullets. Opening round of the playoffs today. We came in at number 12. Let me find my notes to make sure I'm doing this right. Hazen came in at number 5. BFA was number 12 seed. And like I said, this is the playoffs. Win and move on, lose and start getting ready for basketball. Opposite side of the bracket, once again, it's number 4 Fairhaven taking on number 13 Randolph. So the winner of this game takes on the winner of that game. We have played this team. This is the 3rd time we've played them this year, 2nd time in a week. Played them back in September up in Fairfax, won 4-zip. We played them this past Saturday here at Hudson Fields and won 2-zip. But I'll tell you right now, Coach Caforia has his defense dialed in. And while we're getting initial penetration into the zone and even into the box, they're just not giving us any type of quality shot. Sorely missing out here is Double T Taylor Thompson, who sprained her ankle in Saturday's game against Fairfax. Taylor brings the grit and the spunk and the toughness. Not that any of these other girls out here aren't tough, but like I said, for the best analogy I give on Taylor Thompson is if you put Taylor Thompson and a Bobcat and a gunny sack, my money's on Taylor. All right, throw in. We're going to switch ends. Ella in goal. Hazen looking to be on the attack. Ball in. Dearborn down. Makes the grab. Lance Hall with the call. Art on camera. Michael on tech. Jim standing by like the proud dad that he is. And now on mic, our own Coach Harry. Harry, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Pretty good. Tough loss yesterday for the boys. Shot in. There's the chef trying to cook up some scoring. Wow, almost directed in by, is that a 9? If that's a 9, that's O'Laughlin.
Heart and mouth situation.
Yeah, that was a cheek clencher.
Yeah.
A true cheek clencher. So we're going to have a corner. I'll tell you what, we've got the most exciting play lined up in soccer here for you. Once we get a little break, Harry, we will we'll chat. Julia off the back of her foot. Dearborn makes a save.
Is this the same goalkeeper that they had on Saturday?
You know, I meant to look that up. I've got their lineup in the back here. Yes, it is. Same keeper that they had on Saturday. She is a sophomore.
I remember I asked Megan after the game, and she said that they've seen 3 goalkeepers leading up to today.
Okay.
So sounds like they've been figuring out who their number 1 is.
So, Harry, a tough loss yesterday against Swinewski. A whole lot of Stefan Stefano. Hat trick against you. But overall, great season. You guys took great strides. You played a tough schedule.
Yeah.
You beat some tough teams. To me, hanging in there the way you guys did with PA, with them being out a number 1 seed, you know, if there's such thing as a good loss, you know.
Yeah. No, we were able to take confidence from that loss. And yeah, overall we had some preseason goals that we talked about as a team, and we met those goals. One of them earning a home playoff game, rebranding Hazen Soccer as a more fluid style with a more tactical approach, and we got a lot of compliments every game, whether win or loss. The other coach was very complimentary of how well our players were doing, how well the team was doing.
It was exciting soccer to watch you guys this year. Very exciting soccer to watch you.
Thank you.
You also graduated 7 seniors.
Yes.
Up-and-coming talents. I mean, we saw some freshman sensations out there for you.
Yes, you can see Isabel dribbling in. She just earned a free kick, direct kick in a dangerous situation.
Kelsey going to line this one up. Take it from just outside the 18. Throws a shot on. Isabel trying to get a foot on it. Back in again. Ball down, Dearborn makes the save. Wow, sticking with that one. Nice play by Dearborn to stick with that ball with all the bodies in there and everything. Were you here for the entire first half?
No, I had dismissal duty, so I couldn't make it from Woodbury until about 17 minutes left, I think.
The way, then you saw how the Fairfax defense, so I mean, we were getting penetration into the box. We had, there were balls there, but we couldn't get any type of clean shot.
Yeah, that missing connection. I saw the great sort of dribble in on the low side of the box by the younger Gowan. And then just no one on the end of it.
And our defense has been playing lights out on the back here. I mean, we haven't really allowed them. That was I would say they've had maybe one, maybe two shots, you'd call them, nothing quality. Nothing where Ella's really had to exert herself. So it's definitely been a defensive battle.
With a sloppy field and a lot of water, you want to make it as easy for your goalkeeper as possible. So hopefully they keep it up.
It was pouring hard before the start of the game. I walked across midfield, after I did lineups and stuff, and it wasn't bad, but I've seen girls slipping in other parts of the field, definitely, and now that the shadows are falling. My prediction with the way these two defenses are playing, here's Isabel trying to get the turn, trying to get it in. Dearborn comes out, makes a save. My prediction with the way these defenses are just playing shutdown on everybody, it's almost going to take either like a long shot and a funny hop or something fluky. I don't.
You could see.
I don't know if we're going to see a real run in. Like Isabel likes to run in and take a nice short shot inside. I don't think they're going to give that to her today.
Yeah. Again, facing Hazen twice already, it looks like they're just playing that one player by Isabel and then one super deep behind her.
Yeah, wherever she's had the turn, there's been two white jerseys right there with her. So
it looks like they're having some success from the sides, though.
They are.
They're working into the box, so hopefully that will be fruitful for the Wildcats.
Corners are working well for them. Julia with the throw. So who are you excited to see come up through the rankings of Hazen boys soccer now?
Our whole junior class is going to be. They're going to all be great leaders next year. I'm excited, looking forward to that. And then we've got it sounds like there's some good 8th graders, and then our freshmen and sophomores are all doing well too.
Excellent. The future of Hazen soccer, I think, is bright because we've got some great freshman talent on the girls team as well. So I think we are set for a while.
Yeah, we've got some big cleats to fill that we're losing this year, but we've got some good young players coming up.
Of course, you're graduating Grayson. Any thoughts on who's going to replace him in goal?
Yeah, Chase is he was a good backup keeper all year, and he played a few games for us, especially so like in the end of the Linden game, Blue Mountain game, gave Grayson some field time, and Grayson was able to score in the homecoming game.
Right.
But Chase is also a top goalkeeper.
Excellent.
So it was great this year to have as a backup, knowing that I'm going to have a solid shot stopper, similar to the girls.
All right, Blue Mountain, once again, Maya keeping it in. Isabel trying to get a turn, gets by. If she can line this thing up, gets a shot on. Dearborn hasn't come out. That's the first real quality shot we've seen Isabel be able to take. Lumsden goes up in. BFA player goes down. Wanted a whistle, doesn't get it. That was Lee Brown, who wanted a whistle but didn't get it. And are we going to have a corner? Revard on the corner. High kick in the middle, inside, knocked down by Fairfax. Back out, Kelsey line up, cross it again, throw a shot, up and over. I'm assuming Stowe must have won the other side of the bracket yesterday.
They did. They beat Woodstock 5-0.
Once again, winner of this game plays the winner of Randolph Fairhaven is on the other side of that, and that game will be played Saturday.
I think the most lopsided result I saw yesterday was Harwood won 17-0.
Wow. Okay, that's a shellacking.
It was.
That's a football game.
You know.
Wow. All right, Macaulay. Brown trying to play it up through. Autumn gets in front of her turn. Revard. Isabel working across. Sloan working through. Autumn plays it up. Adelina up over the head of Brown. Brown gives chase. Autumn with her. Brown shielding Autumn nicely. Autumn gets in front, out of bounds. We're going to have a white throw. Now, we've talked about the officials before. Tell us, Brian Barney, what do you got any intel on Brian?
Yep. Good ref. Calls game evenly, lets players play. Doesn't get involved unless he has to. Yeah, nope, does a nice job.
And Miles Etter, of course, on the other side, the quintessential, to me, I mean, he comes across the field and he just looks like a soccer ref, you know?
Yep. They did a decent job in our the three-man system yesterday.
Right,
the two linesmen on the outside and then one in the middle.
Right.
Which is something that the officials are trying to get more of. They're hoping that because the linesman job is a little simpler,
right.
They're kind of advising the central ref. They're trying to push to use that as a way to generate more referees because, as everyone can see, we've got a lot of older referees and they're all going to start to retire. There's not a lot of young referees coming through.
Ball played through. The other thing, Megan texted me the other night. We were talking about Tom Staines. We go up through. Bree going to get there. Play it to the side. Slow field today. Beginning of the season, that ball would have rolled, off the side quickly. Definitely a real slow field. Eloise over here to the side.
Great cover in the middle.
We're talking about Tom Staines and his prowess in soccer back when he played with the Chargers. Yep. Megan texted me his daughter is the all-time PA leading scorer with like over 100 goals.
That's right. Yes. Yes. Very prolific scorer. I believe she was part of the generation of. There was just very talented for a couple generations of.
Yeah, they went like undefeated for years, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they just kind of banded together and played. Although there's Isabel working in. She's going to get a shot. Wide. Oh, she'd like to have that one back. Tried to sneak it low into the post.
That's right. Yep, first one was in the air. The keeper was able to get it, and that one was a very nice, clean strike. And if it was just to the left, you see the goalkeeper was just inner tracks.
Yeah. Kind of froze her right there.
Right.
Oh. Heartbreaker. 27-40. If I remember right, that PA team went over to like England and stuff too, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they had some biannual trips that they would go on, and so they'd play in different. They'd find a tournament to play in over there with some different international teams and players. Fundraise for it for 2 years, then go over. But yeah, they had
quite a run.
They've got a lot of year-round involvement historically for soccer.
Over here on the near side, Brown. Brown trying to work her way past Autumn. Autumn, the far side over here, mid, near side. Here's Kelsey, gonna play it up through. Player back. Isabel pounces on that one, still trying to work through. She's got the chef on the outside. Maya sneaks that one through. Maya's had success today coming in from the outside.
Yeah.
Picking her way through. Kelsey trying to play that one through. Here's Maya once again. Julia trying to keep it in. Kelsey. Played out. Hazen trying all they can, but the Fairfax defense just sticking right with us today. Lumsden inside. Played out. Long shots. Gonna keep that in. This field is
Yeah,
that
it's
slow.
gonna stay.
This field is that slow today. About a half hour before the game, we got an absolute deluge here. I came up by Hardwick Farms and looked down this way. It was completely black.
Wow. That's tough on the players when you get absolutely soaked beforehand.
Yeah. It got raining so hard, both teams went under the pop-ups.
Wow.
They went under the pop-ups for a little while and then came out. I mean, it passed through very quickly, but when it rained, it was pretty intense.
Yeah.
We're just thankful we didn't have any thunder.
Right.
You know, there was the threat of that, but got by that. But yeah, both teams beat feet for under the pop-ups. The chef going around, played out by Macaulay.
He signaled that it glanced off of Maya's cleat, and it'll be go out for a goal kick.
24-50, nearing the halfway point of the second half. And the time left in the game. For a 0-0 game, it's been entertaining, I'll tell you. Some great defense, some runs on offense. Bree, Holbrook up. Girls team graduating seniors as well. Isabel, Adelina, Ella, Brianna, Julia.
Good job by Ella coming out of the box to clear it just above the 18. You see there's a striker putting a lot of pressure on her. She had to get it right, and she did.
She has come a long ways from those first few freshman starts she had.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Kelsey plays that one off. Played up through by Maya. Out again by O'Laughlin. Here's Brown trying to get it through. Back over. Yeah, we've seen number 12 Lorelei Sloan up front a little bit in the few, kind of shots they have thrown on. She's been right there for him. Throw in. Fairfax looking to set something up. They got Brown over here on the near side. She go left foot, no. So you coached, what were you going to say, Harry?
I was going to say, tactically, it's interesting the way that Fairfax has this one super deep defender, and then the Hazen strikers are kind of lining up. They want to stay more connected to the midfield, so they're not dropping on the deepest striker, or they're not dropping on the deepest defender. They're kind of playing the offside line like it was the second most, or the third defender up, including the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But the offside line is actually about 15 yards lower.
Ball through. Fairfax keeping it in. Fairfax hasn't played a whole lot of offense this entire game. Brown. Ella. You made in your hot tips yesterday, you made note of Winooski using a lot of very short goal kicks. We saw him do even when Turnage made some saves, it was short kicks, short rolls to somebody basically right beside him. Did you guys have trouble adjusting to that? I mean, I was used to everybody just sort of booting it away.
No, we watched it, and it's something we wanted to take advantage of more. We had talked about just trying to increase the number of shots we were taking and keeping them high, so if they went out, then putting pressure on from the goal kicks, which we did a better job of in the second half. But they were taking them so quickly, our players were still faced away and getting to the top of the 18, that the ball would already be back in play. And so it was just another dimension we were trying to take advantage of.
Yeah, it was quite a different strategy from what we've seen, you know.
Yeah. And my assumption is that they're just more confident in that than having maybe they felt like they couldn't win the balls in the middle of the field, or they had someone who couldn't get it far enough away from the goal.
I was going to say, you see, you know, when I watch college soccer, you see some of that in college, you know, a lot of the real short goal kicks and the goalie just sort of, you know, doing a slow roller out to a player, you know, and then letting them bring it up. But
when you do that, you have to be have very quick and accurate passes, because you expect the other team's going to press, so you have to be able to beat the press with your passing. And that wasn't necessarily one of their attributes, but they were still trying to use it. They more kind of pinged it to the outside and then worked it from the outside back to their striker.
All right, trying to play in. Trying to get the cross. Shot on. Dearborn down. Oh, Shep was there.
Good job for Maya to react and crash. And if that went anywhere besides straight below her, then I think Maya would have found the back of the net with it.
Now you coached, you know, the girls for a while. Now you coach the boys for a couple of years.
Yep.
What would you say is the biggest difference between coaching boys versus girls?
The biggest difference, I would say the speed of play is different.
I was just going to say that if I could do one thing, it's the game speed.
Yeah, things go quick.
Yeah, I was going to say they unfold a little more slowly with the girls, and it's more bang bang with the boys.
Yeah, which we'll always try to use to our advantage, and you can, in a way, you can kind of play out some tactics a little bit more in your favor in terms of possession. But with the boys, you can kind of have these big swings, like you see PA or so the PA home game that you could see, or Harwood away. Both really good at just the left back has it and he's all the way on one side, and then within 2 seconds it has touched a couple other of the defenders and swings all the way around to the other side.
Yeah.
And with the girls teams, you can do that big swing, but it's not over there in the same flash that it is with the boys.
Down here on the near side, Maya sticks with it. Isabel trying to stick with it as well. Isabel has been battling out there.
Yeah, she wants to make sure they win. She's doing a nice job.
Going up against her and Lawton have gone mano a mano out there a number of times. Yeah, when she was up here, she, you know, particularly the seniors are still feeling the sting from the Richford loss last year, and they realize, you know, this is your last shot.
Last 2 years.
Yeah, the last 2 years. But last year was especially heartbreaking. But yeah, 2 years exactly. First round, right?
Home field advantage both round. Upset both rounds.
Yeah.
Nice
Shot on.
Back. Ooh, close. Good idea to take it quickly, though.
Exactly. You know, she mentioned in the interview up here they wanted to bring a championship to Hazen. So
good.
Underneath the foot, I think that was Kennedy trying to get that one.
Yeah, this is
Julia keeps it in.
Again, with a couple flat corners in a row, this is where if you can just pepper those shots psychologically, just if Fairfax feels like they can't get it out of their defensive third, it'll be eventually it's going to lead to more mistakes, and then a goal from Hazen, hopefully.
Some type of breakdown I predict is going to happen with 16:40 left.
We'll get this live. You are not predicting that it goes to penalty kicks? Or are you predicting that it's decided before penalty kicks?
If it gets decided before PKs, I think it's going to be some sort of long-range goal, something fluky, you know, a bounce, a skid, something like that.
You're thinking it'd be a degree of defensive error.
Yeah, because both these defenses are just playing so good on both sides right now.
Yeah.
If it goes to PKs, Who knows? Now we would have to play, what, 2 10-minute overtimes before it gets to that?
Yep, they'll do so it'll be a 5-minute intermission, and then during that time there'll be another coin flip, and they'll just decide who starts with the ball and who starts on which side.
Okay.
And then after 10 minutes, if it's still tied.
Isabel in! Line up! Off the crossbar! Oh. She'd gone low, gone wide, tried to go a little high, hits the crossbar.
I'm going to take that as a good omen for Hazen.
Okay.
For whom the crossbar tolls.
All right.
That
was Maya Ranville up here with Adelina. Adelina smartly chips it out the side to get the free throw from there. Or not the free throw, the throw in. I'm already on the basketball. No, I'm just... Ferris drops down, takes the throw in. Now we will have the corner. And this will be Kaylin McCauley taking the corner. 14:35 left. Heartbreak for Gowan. Just had it lined up inside, decided to go high off the crossbar.
I know.
Cheek clencher moments. Ball in, Adelina. Whew. McCauley lines up again. That one goes over Adelina. And there's a goal. There's a goal. Do we see who scored it? Everybody getting... I didn't see who put it in. There was a scrum in there.
Looks like they're swarming.
Do you see? Is that 8 or 26?
11.
11?
Either.
Okay, if it's 11, it was Josie Riggs. There were so many players in there.
She got a lot of high fives.
Number 11 did?
Yep.
Okay, so that's Josie Riggs.
I don't know if she took the corner or.
No, it was McCauley with the corner. So, as best Harry and I can tell, it was Riggs that put it in there. There were a lot of white jerseys up there. 13:57 left. Hazen down 1-0 now. That's especially heartbreaking now, considering how close we were to going up 1-0 on Isabel's last. Yeah, twice now on Isabel's shots. So we'll see. Start the comeback trail now. Adelina with a wonderful play before that to head that ball out, but then that second corner just dropped down in there. Fairfax player in the right place at the right time. I think that's Kennedy.
It'll be interesting to see if Fairfax changed their tactics for the last 13 minutes, if they
just drop back and play D.
expansive at all, or if they just pack the box.
Play D and just boot it out at every opportunity.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the coach has set up. They would not be the first underdog to score a goal and then just pack the box.
Mm-hmm. Hazen just not getting any type of penetration over there on the far side. Throw in, Fairfax.
They're throwing players forward, though.
Yep. All right, Hazen with a chance. Still a lot of time. 11:55. Isabel working inside, chipped out. Autumn throws a shot in back. Trying to get the turn here is Hebert. Hebert plays up through. Eloise makes a nice play on defense. Far side, Gaudette. Up through, Foster gives chase. Foster and Gaudette playing table tennis back here. Marina Smith kicks that one out of bounds. White throw. That kind of took a little bit of the wind out of the crowd. 2 up here, that goal.
That, from the underdog's perspective, that's exactly what you want to do. The more you can just
silence.
Quiet the crowd.
Silence the critics. Kelsey puts one up. Isabel in. Blocked out. Hebert blocking that one out.
That was a good opportunity, though. If they can do that, if they can keep that pressure up, do that a couple more times, the crowd will get back into it, and we'll find a goal to tie it up.
Shot in. Dearborn with the save. Punt up to midfield. Foster gets in front of that one. Smith over there working against right. Gaudette.
I motioned that the player extended their arm. He did it with his left hand, so it was hard to see from here, but she just kind of pushed off, and because of that, Hazen won the free kick.
Julia gonna take the free kick. Clock ticking, 9:50. Just impenetrable right now, that defense. Kelsey throws one in, goes through a couple of defenders, but it's wide. Fairfax sends in 3 fresh people.
It'll be okay from a Hazen perspective. Their last couple goal kicks were flat, so we'll see if this one is too.
One spark we are missing out there, particularly right now, is Taylor Thompson.
Yeah.
Her grit and determination was the word I was looking for before. Maya puts that one over, taken out nicely by Fairfax. Kelsey throws one up high. The chef trying to settle that one in. The chef working in. Turnaround. McCauley tries to clear it out.
A lot of athletes are able to kind of dig deep and find an extra gear in competition to win, and Taylor seems to kind of always just operate in a higher gear.
Yeah. Yes.
And those players are invaluable.
24/7. Throw in by Ferris. Drops that one back. McCauley. And skips into the crowd. Ferris with the throw. 8 minutes left basically in the Hazen season if we don't score. There goes Riggs. She's down. She's going to get back up. Riggs, the person we think scored the goal. We're not sure. She got the most high fives. Kennedy goes down. Free kick. Kelsey's going over. She wants to take this one quick, where the defense really gets set. Throws a shot on. Hebert's coming up when she's got to.
Yeah, made the right saves at the right time.
She looks shaky back there, but she makes the plays. You know, it's
yeah.
Autumn.
She looks like she's gained some confidence since Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen one of those kind of wild kick saves.
Yes. Yes. Got to believe Coach Caforia took a look at a couple of those and showed them to her and said, don't do that. Maya.
Fellow media man Jamie Bigham texted me after the Saturday game saying that he was going to send the audio confirming that we had broken the rules of the Central Vermont Men's League to bring on a player to win it, as he was on the opposing team that lost to the Hardwick to Hardwick FC in the championship game.
Oh,
I'm sure he's listening now.
that is good. That is a good one.
We didn't break any rules that were established at the time.
Ball up, Lumsden. Gamesmanship. Gamesmanship. All right, Ella Luther comes in. Kennedy's going to go off. 5:53 left.
Hazen are getting their chances. Hopefully they can make one count.
Kelsey keeps that one in. Ball's high. Settle. Played him. Boy, phew. Seen a couple of times where as good as this BFA defense is playing, you know, we saw the one ball almost go in. We saw that one kind of go sideways to the middle.
Mud forces mistakes and stress forces mistakes. And there's a lot of both right now.
Both teams probably feeling the strain. Fairfax to maintain this lead. Hazen to try and tie things up. Ball rolls across, cleared out. Nice trap. Adelina didn't get on that one though. Autumn there to back her up. Brown's coming in.
She'll be able to find Maya pretty.
Maya here, but cleared out by Ferris. Adelina. Ball goes over the defender. Back. That's the one thing I'll say for them. Whenever the ball's
shoulder challenge from both players there. Maya did a good job coming up with it.
When the ball seems to get by one Fairfax defender, there's another one there to back her up.
Yeah, that'll have been by design from the coach.
That one out of bounds. Brown kicks that one out. Autumn's going to have the throw. 4:10. Once again, Bullets come in a number 12 seed. Hazen number 5. Autumn over Kelsey, trying to work inside. Maya trying to thread it through. Isabel had a turn. Isabel working inside. Corner. Hazen playing with urgency now. 3:19. Kelsey over everybody.
Hazen will keep possession though.
Luther trying to pick her way through. Julia. Maya trying to get it in. Revard tried to set herself up.
Another corner.
Blocked down by Ferris. Kelsey had a pretty decent look, but she couldn't quite get her feet lined up. 2:40. Left to go in the game. Ball in. Across. Giving chase is Marshall. Brings it back. Augsburg will regret it. Adelina working up through. Cleared out by Fairfax. Ella misplays. Trying to get back. Wow. Bree. Brees mode. As Sloan was there. Lorelei Sloan trying to send the dagger home, but Bree, as she has done for 4 years now, made a play when we needed it. Clock stops. 2:06 left to go in the match. Hazen trailing 1-zip.
Winning team made a substitution, and when there's less than 5 minutes and that happens, then the clock stops to prevent time wasting.
Shot on Ella.
It's a professional tactic to make substitutions.
A little more time.
In consecutive windows.
Yep.
But they're only limited to now 5 substitutions.
Okay.
So but then high school coaches started just putting someone on the line to constantly stop the game. And so to prevent that, they just stop the clock, and it's stop that tactic.
Hazen, 1:35 left to go in the game. We got to go on a run, and we got to go on a run now. Fairfax keeping it up. Play through. Here's Sloan. Played out by Bree. Smith trying to get it up through.
You see the coach screaming at him, just get back.
Pulling his defense back, yeah.
Trying to.
Bree, middle of the field. Autumn coming up. 1 minute left to play in the match. Ferris with the throw in for the Bullets. Maya first the ball. Isabel trying to get it, but played out again by Hebert. Hazen keeps it in. 45 seconds. High stakes drama here at Hudson Fields. Hazen trails 1-zip. We need a goal. Smith up through, knocked down by McCauley. Far side. Luther can't get a foot on it. Cleared up through. We're down to 25 seconds. Sloan, boot it long, let it roll. And that not looking good for the good guys here. Sloan puts a shot down low. He's going to keep it up at this end, corner.
Game.
And that's going to be the game. We think it was Riggs that got that play in off the corner kick, and the BFA Fairfax Bullets come in and upset your Hazen Union Wildcats. BFA number 12 seed, Hazen number 5.
And you can see all of the players ran straight to the goalkeeper for the performance that she put in to keep out so many of the Hazen chances.
Absolutely. And they should also go out and hug that crossbar for keeping Isabel out. That one other goal as well. Isabel Gowan, 2 quality shots. One went just a hair wide. One went off the crossbar. And that'll end, once again, our seniors. Isabel, Adelina, Ella, Brianna, and Julia all played their hearts out this game, but got to do a tip of the cap to Dominic Caforia over there with BFA, who came with a game plan to play some defense, and that he did. He shut us down. Lance Hall with a call for HCTV Channel 1080 on your cable dial, streaming worldwide and archived by www.hctv.us. Art on camera, Michael on tech, our sponsors. Thank you. Sponsors today, Green Mountain Technology and Career Center, gmtcc.lsd.org, jumpstart your future. The Village Restaurant, 472-5701, open daily, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Buffalo Mountain Market, www.buffalomountainmarket.com, celebrating 50 years of feeding community. The Buffalo Mountain Power Sports, 472-5522. We are proud to support Hazen Athletics. And you can read about this game in the next edition of the Hunter Gazette, your community-owned newspaper. We're going to keep things right here, watch the players go by, and we will watch the girls make their final run. And I will just want to thank, first off, all of our sponsors who came along and sponsored us for all the season. Arthur, Lance McKenzie, who did stellar camera work for us. Michael, as always, on tech back here. Coach Harry for coming up and chatting. The players who came up and chatted during the game with us. We had a couple of guys. We had a few of the girls come up. A lot of fun talking to the student athletes. I look forward to doing that once again for basketball season. And Fairfax, again, it's tough to beat a team 3 times in a year and twice in a week. And you got to give the Bullets credit for what they did coming up here, making that trip down. They will go on to play the winner of the Fairhaven-Randolph game, and that game will be played on the 25th. Here come our girls' final run across for the season. We would have loved to have seen them out there tolling the bell, but somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, unfortunately. We came up on the short end of it today, but we will be back. We'll miss our seniors, but we've got some freshmen, we've got some juniors, we've got some sophomores that are playing big. As Harry and I both talk, the future of Hazen soccer is bright. We'll wish our seniors, senior boys and senior girls well in their future endeavors. And that will wrap things up from Dan Hudson Soccer Fields. We'll be back beginning of December for basketball season. Until then, live every moment, love every day. We'll see you then.